We should have been there.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow?
This is not your fault.
Any last words?
How's your sister?
For our fire team. For Cayde. This is on the head of Uldren Sov.
My friends, my barons, go unleash chaos.
The three of us want the same thing, Spider. Uldren and his barons. Dead.
I cannot wait to see how this ends.
We are not an army. We are not conquerors. We need to keep our eyes on our home, our people.
This is Cayde we're talking about. For us to do nothing is
Say it.
cowardice.
I refuse to bury any more friends.
You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine. So, this is to be a reckoning.
I know where Uldren and his barren scheme.
You have no idea what he's done!
The line between light and dark is so very thin. Do you know which side you're on?
We will take the reef by storm. All of us, every Titan, every warlock, every hunter. If he thinks what he's done is the end, it's not. It's the beginning.
You gotta promise me. Put Uldren in the ground. We have a deal.
Yesterday, Bungie released a new trailer for Destiny 2 Forsaken. How's it going, everybody? I am the Cosmic Wonder at the Cosmic Universe, and wasn't that trailer just full of surprises? They jump right into it by killing off Cayde. And even though a previous trailer released a few days before made it look like Cayde was going to die, I don't think anybody actually believed it. But it does seem like he is gone. He does, however, go out in true Cayde fashion. Uldren asks him if he has any last words before he's about to die, and he says, "How's your sister?"
How's your sister?
We then go to Uldren, who is back at the reef with his barons there as well. He is sitting where the queen used to sit, and as you can tell, the throne is damaged. And then what happens is, for starters, we see Uldren for the very first time without his headdress on. We also get another look at the barons, as Uldren refers to them as his friends and tells them to unleash chaos. In this next scene, we are introduced to a character called Spider. Petra and our guardian go to him and try to get them to join their cause, stating that the three of them all want the same thing, Uldren and his barons dead. There are a few interesting things here that many fans have noticed. For starters, Spider's holding a ghost in his hands. I'll touch on this in just a second. But another major thing here is that many fans are comparing Spider to Variks the Loyal. Variks is the only Fallen that's friendly and speaks to our guardian in English. And Variks was always talking about how he wanted to get his hands on a ghost. So here we have this new character, Spider, who is a Fallen, who speaks in English, who is somewhat friendly, and is literally playing with a ghost. Is this just a coincidence, or is there some sort of connection here? I guess we have less than a week to wait till we find out. In this next scene, the craziest thing happens. Ikora and Zavala are talking, and Zavala says, "I refuse to bury any more friends." And then our guardian speaks. For the very first time, we hear our guardian speak. He replies to Zavala by saying, "You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine."
You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine.
And then chills went down everybody's back. The next few scenes are of some gameplay where we get a look at a new Sparrow, some new weapons, and some ridiculously awesome new supers. The next thing we see is an arm on Uldren, which appears to be Maro Sov. This is interesting because Maro's body was destroyed during the Taken King, so we are curious to see how this will come to play in the game. We then go to a scene of Uldren in the Dark Forest looking at the Shard of the Traveler. It appears that he somehow manages to take a piece of the shard or take a piece of light. If you refer back to one of the first reveal trailers, Uldren says, "The line between light and dark is so very thin. Do you know which side you're on?" And if you take a look here in his eyes, you can see that there is some sort of darkness corrupting them. So it seems like he is definitely on the dark side, believing that the light is the wrong side and that the Guardians are wrong, pretty much hating the Guardians since Destiny 1. We then have some scenes of gameplay in which Ikora is speaking, and she's basically saying that she's going to gather all of the Guardians, Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks, and basically wage war against Uldren. And then the last scene is what appears to be our Guardian talking to Spider. And he says, "You gotta promise me, put Uldren in the ground." Basically saying that if him and Spider are going to team up, they're going to kill Uldren, no matter what. In which Spider responds and gets the last word of the trailer, "Do we have a deal?" So that does it for the Destiny 2 Forsaken trailer breakdown. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I am the Cosmic Wonder at the Cosmic Universe, and thank you so much for watching.
Sorry. Not sorry.